Well, hello, YT family. Oh, I know it has been a minute. I know you said, well, wait, didn't you post a hair video? I'm not talking about facts. I am talking about giving you a My Name is Victory update in relationship to my health and well being. And yes, my name is still Victory. So, it has been 6 months, people, since I've done one, and I apologize. So I wanted some significant time to pass, as well as have some things to share with you. So here it is. I did complete my lymphedema therapy at the end of 2014. And so I am competent and capable of taking care of my arm. I know what to do and how to do it and all those kind of things and what to watch out for. So that is really good for me as I thrive forward. I saw my plastic surgeon, Dr. DeRosia, in March, and that was my final visit. So I graduated from him. It was an emotional day, I will say that, because he was significant in my care and also, making sure that the girls came out good. And concerning the girls, I don't have to have any corrective surgery post the initial surgery. And one of the things they mentioned is that because that left breast has scar tissue in it, it could go bad. And really, all things considered, we all have a little bit of differences anyway. One side versus the other side in our bodies. That's just how we are. And when I have all my clothes on and everything, you really can't tell. I would say the left side is a little bit more swole and firmer, and I have scar tissue. It is tender when I lay on that side and say I put a pillow under my arm. It gets really sore when I try to move. If I put it by my lower on my side, it doesn't hurt me. But if I put a pillow up under that arm and lean on it, it's like, oh. And sometimes that side wants to get a little stiff. So I go and I have to rub on it and, just kind of loosen it up. And I was really good about that. And I think I mentioned that in previous videos about, rubbing the area so it won't get hard and that scar tissue. I wouldn't have a lot of scar tissue. And speaking of the scars from the surgery, telling you those things look really good. They are fading, and they will continue to fade. So that was, something that Dr. DeRosia told me, and it's true. So I'm glad about that. Not that I'll be out anywhere flashing the girlfriends, but just saying, I have to look at them. I am still a little darker on that side from the radiation therapy, and but not as dark. It is, getting lighter and lighter. So I'm gonna back out a little bit so I can show you. No flashing. So hopefully it'll pay off when I edit the video. I really can't see, but it's slight. The color in that area has, again, it's just been, gradually lightening up, which is really neat. As you can see, I still have my scar from where the port is located. Now on my neck, I don't have a scar, but I do have like a little itty bitty 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 incision. But here I have a dark mark. What is exciting is that after 1 year post treatment, then I will get that port removed. So I'm very excited about that. But Dr. DeRosia played me a wonderful compliment about how I went through the process of dealing with the cancer and the treatments, and encouraged me to be a mentor to those who unfortunately have to walk this path as well. And if you know me, you know naturally my gifting is encouragement, and so of course I would be there to support someone else, whether in an official or unofficial capacity. I would definitely be a resource. So that was a no-brainer for me, but I was very thankful that he acknowledged it. So my doctors are still kind of bunched together in the appointments, but after this next round with the medical oncologist as well as the radiology oncologist, they will then be staggered. So every 6 months, I'm seeing a physician, and so I'm just covered, which is great. And it's only three doctors that I will see in relationship with dealing with the breast cancer, and that is the surgeon who removed the tumor, my medical oncologist, and my radiology oncologist. And so hopefully, as well, I know that I will continue to do well, that the surgeon that removed the tumor and the radiology oncologist will get stretched out to a year's time frame. And so we will continue to move forward on it. So I came into January of 2015, and I just knew that I had a couple things on my itinerary in terms of flying, and then I added a third thing. So it's been a whirlwind. So February, I went to Las Vegas for a conference, and it was really great. And part of it was to carry out some of my function as an officer of my National Professional Association, and also to get some professional development. And I was about the business, so I didn't get to do too much. I even missed going inside the Bellagio to see all the stained glass. And you don't know, but I like Chihuly, and they couldn't tell me if they had any in there, but I liked not stained glass, blown glass, so and glass arts. But Chihuly is one of my faves. Didn't even know about Chihuly until PBS special, and I was like, "Woo! I need a house grand enough to hang one of his art glass pieces in. I need a house that grand. Yes, I do, Lord." And then I got the opportunity to go to Portland, Oregon. Had never been there. So two places, boom, boom. Had never been before. Las Vegas, Portland, Oregon. And for a spring board meeting for my professional association. And that was really good. And I really didn't get to do a lot in Portland, Oregon, because I was there for business. And we only had a short time frame, and we had a lot to cover. But I'll get to visit that again, Portland, Oregon, again later this year. And then in May, I got the opportunity to go to another Portland, and I went to Portland, Maine. Beautiful time of the year. Oh my gosh. I have mentioned about these killer hot flashes I'm having now, post all this, due to all the chemo. And it was beautiful. The weather was just right. I had to wear a jacket at night, but just perfect and no humidity. Yes. So what did I do to help myself as I flew? Well, of course, I had to wear my compression sleeve. And when I was in the hospital after my surgery, they put these compression stockings on you. They call them TEDs. And so I wore those all three flights. And so I did not have any issue with swelling of my ankles or my my legs. They weren't tired, and of course my arm was good. And so that's one thing I had mentioned before, that definitely having to wear that compression sleeve when I fly. They give you all these pre-meds, and one of the pre-meds, steroids, and my weight held, which is something that they wanted to do, and it held. But after taking in the steroids, it just like it went to my belly area. And so if you watch any of my previous videos, you know I celebrated the weight loss. I celebrated the fact that my belly area went down, which is something that's just a spot for me. And it's a spot for a lot of people. And I was so excited prior to all this, how it just slimmed down, how my figure looked better. I looked better in my clothes. I felt better in my clothes just by the belly area slimming down. Even though I did not give up a lot of weight, but that area just slimmed down. It was magnificent. So post cancer, what am I going to do? What am I going to do, PayPal? Well, I'm not going to do any HCG. And Just FYI, my cancer was non-hormonal responsive. So anybody else want to write a little crazy message, don't write it. So I'm walking because I have to build up my conditioning. That is one of the things. I really need to build up my conditioning, and so that I can start engaging in more things that I want to do, as well as, of course, be healthy. So I got me a Fitbit, and I like that the fact that it sends me messages and it sends me encouraging messages and to let me know. And I like to look at the little weekly update. When it told me, oh, I was like, oh, that day I was really lazy, but just getting out and moving. And I didn't go for something more advanced because I needed to make the commitment to really maximizing this tool. And so as I grow and I get more engaged in physical fitness and those kind of things, then I will upgrade. But I did the entry level Fitbit. I like it. I like the fact that you can set it as an alarm clock. So I got like 10 things going off so I can move. Though sometimes I forget that the thing will vibrate to wake me up. Wake up swinging. What else can I tell you all? Except for the fact that, I am, again, a survivor thriver. God has been faithful to me. And if you want to know how my hair is doing, you can watch the update videos that I have. My next health update will probably be at the end of the year. And when I have some significant information to share with you all. And then eventually I will move to annually. So I think that that is a good progression. It has been almost like a whirlwind. I just can say that. And I've mentioned it before, but if I did not have these videos up, it would be almost like it was a dream. And I am grateful to God that I learned not to carry the worry, but to cast my cares upon Him. Yes, I could have concern, but I didn't have to bear the weight of it. And that is an amazing thing, to have Him in my life and for Him to do that for me and to give me joy in the midst of it all. I have to say this. I did have to change my office around just to create a different flow because of last year being stuck in the house and those kind of things. It just was giving off that old kind of feel. And I changed my office around. It feels really good. It's just now just coming in here. And I think part of the issue is because I have a tablet now. So I don't come to my computer as much, but definitely there's some things I'm going to be doing that's going to require me to be in my office anyway. So until next time, again, thank you. God bless you. Keep moving forward. Keep the faith. And shake those negative Nellies off and out of your life. You ain't got time for that. Remember what I said. You ain't got time for that.